Hi, my name is Brooke Raulerson with Floral Greens Farmers of Florida. I'm here this month to teach you some tips and tricks about Aspidistra. It's one of the staples that I keep in my cooler all the time. It lasts forever, and if you know the common plant name, it's cast iron plant, so that kind of gives you an idea or a clue of how long this actually will last. It doesn't need water, so it's really a hardy plant that you can do a lot of things with, and especially manipulate the leaves, shred them, tear them, do whatever you need to. I've cut them in little squares and glued them on things, but some of the tips that I wanted to show you this month is actually like a bouquet of Aspidistra where you just loop it around and then tape the stems, and then I can insert flowers into this bouquet of Aspidistra. This part will last a very long time, and then that way I don't have any fussy foliages. I have this very slick, clean Aspidistra look to it. So this gives you one style of foliages to use. Another thing with Aspidistra, and I just use my fingernail, nothing really fussy or specific tools, but what I'm going to do is just take my fingernail and slide it down the Aspidistra here, and same thing here. I'm just going to take my finger and run it along the length of the Aspidistra. You can see there's lines in here. It's very easy to shred this way. If you don't have your fingernail, you can also do, your knife. I find it easier with your fingernail because it kind of makes that natural curve as the Aspidistra has, and you've got this kind of look to it like this. Sometimes what I'll do is just split it all the way down and then take the Aspidistra leaves and then fold it back into itself. So say I want to just put a small slit right here in the leaf, and then I will pull this piece through, and that gives me a look that I can play with in designs. Here's another one that I just kind of pull this through, and say if I want to go back up to this side, I can pull that one through, and the same thing with this one. Going back and forth, this kind of gives me something interesting to play with. I encourage you to do the same thing, to see all the different things and all the different tips that you can do with Aspidistra. Like I said, it's just one of the most fabulous foliages that I know. It would definitely hide your mechanics. You can actually loop it into itself and pierce the leaf back again. And that's how you get these loops that can go around the bottom of your vase. Right here, I've done an arrangement that I've leaf lined it with the Aspidistra because that is able to go in water. And that way it kind of hides my stems here. And then also, if I wanted a little bit of a cascade, I can just finely shred the Aspidistra. Very thin pieces like this, and it gives you a really beautiful cascading look. If I did this to the entire plant, I can actually dry this, and the next day it kind of curls up and gives me more of that shredded kind of feathery look to it. You can shred it as thin as you want or as wide as you want, but this can be placed inside of an arrangement, and there you can see it kind of gives you that palm look. So you don't have palm in your cooler, you've got Aspidistra. It's like one of those things, it's just a staple of every arrangement. Something to always keep on hand in your cooler. You can get out of the best predicaments with Aspidistra. Thank you very much. We'll see you next month.